Hello, welcome to Quiz Time. I'm Jess and today I have 100 general knowledge questions for you. So, are you ready? Then let's go. Which country grows the most fruit? China, Africa or Europe? It's China. Which company is owned by Bill Gates? Google, Twitter or Microsoft? It's Microsoft. In the movie Casablanca, what is the name of the nightclub? Rick's. Which was the first James Bond book? Dr. No, Casino Royale or Goldfinger? Casino Royale. What is the currency of Austria? It's the shilling. What kind of animal is a lurcher? A dog, a cat, or a sea creature? It's a dog. What is the Islamic equal to the Red Cross? Red Crescent. Who was the first man to run a sub-4 minute mile? Roger Bannister or John Landy? It was Roger Bannister. Which car company makes Celica? Ford, Renault or Toyota? It's Toyota. Aer Lingus is the national airline of which country? It's Ireland. What does an alopecia sufferer lack? What does an alopecia sufferer lack? They lack hair. Who painted the Hay Wain? Caspar Friedrich, John Constable or Eugene Delacroix? John Constable. This one is the fear of what? I was going to pronounce it, and I've bottled it. I've bottled it. Triskaidekaphobia. It's the number 13. Maybe I've got a phobia of pronouncing weird words. Which country had the dolphin as a ruler? France, Italy or Austria? It's France. True or false? Ichthyologist studies fish. The writer's here to test me today. do they study fish? True or false? It's true. What is a Winston Churchill? It's a cigar. The famous cigar. What type of acid is used in car batteries? Acetylic acid, carbonic acid, or sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid. Who in books and films was the man of bronze? Doc Savage. In which city was the famous black hole? Kolkata, Jaipur, or Pune? Kolkata. Ray Bolger played who in The Wizard of Oz? The Scarecrow. Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Puccini, Abbado, or Alessandro? Puccini. Which non-alcoholic cordial is made from pomegranates? Fresca, Sec, or Grenadine? My daughter absolutely loves this. It's Grenadine, very delicious. Ruby Stevens became famous under what name? Rudy Stevens. Barbara Steinwick. What 1993 Disney film starred Bette Midler as a witch? Hocus Pocus. Who piloted the first flight across the English Channel? Michael Backus, Louis Blériot, or Georges Ballinger? Louis Blériot. What is the largest state in the USA? Alaska. Which human rights organization, founded in 1961, got the Nobel Prize in 1977? Amnesty International. Clyde Tombaugh discovered what planet in 1930? Pluto. Yes, we've only known about the little dwarf planet Pluto since 1930. Who won the women's heptathlon at Seoul in 1988? Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Sabine Braun, or Heike Tischler? Jackie Joyner-Kersee. Who wrote Northanger Abbey? Selena Davenport, Jane Austen, or Anne Hatton? Jane Austen. Who won the World Series in 1987? Minnesota Twins. What is the correct term of address to the Pope? Should you ever meet him? Your Holiness. In the Old Testament, what book comes between Obadiah and Micaiah? Jonah. Whose boat Bluebird was recently raised from Coniston Water? Mike Hawthorne, Alberto Ascari, or Donald Campbell? Excuse me. Donald Campbell. Which country set up the world's first chemistry lab in 1650? The Netherlands. What is the national flower of Japan? Cherry blossom, chrysanthemum, or daisy? Cherry blossom. What did mathematician John Napier invent in 1614? Fractions, algorithms, or logarithms? Logarithms. Which American state is nicknamed the Diamond State? Ohio, Delaware, or Arizona? Delaware. Consumption was the former name of which disease? Tuberculosis. Who sailed in the Golden Hind? I have that ship in a bottle from my grandfather. It was Sir Francis Drake. Who won the 1988 Super Bowl? San Francisco 49ers, New York Giants, or Washington Redskins? Washington Redskins. Robert Allen Zimmerman is the real name of who? Bob Dylan. Who discovered blood circulation? Andrew Buchanan, William Harvey, or Carl Landsteiner? William Harvey. Portugal has had 6 kings with what first name? Alfonso, John, or Philip? John. What martial arts name means gentle way? Judo. Who created the children's land of Narnia? The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. C.S. Lewis. In which country would you find the Negev desert? Israel, Libya or Morocco? Probably a dessert called that as well, but this is the desert. It's Israel. What is the capital of Sicily? Catania, Palermo or Syracuse? Palermo. Which was invented by Dr. Edward Land in 1947? Camera, colour printing or Polaroid? Polaroid. Which character has been played by the most actors? Have you got it? Sherlock Holmes. Are you thinking Doctor Who, Bond? Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, Richard Wright, Nick Mason are part of which group? The Eagles, Pink Floyd or Aerosmith? It's Pink Floyd. Carlo Collodi created which famous children's character? Pinocchio. Which country introduced the world's first diesel loco in 1912? France, Germany or Italy? It's Germany. Which type of timekeeper did Christian Huygens invent in 1656? Pendulum clock, the sundial or incense clock? 1656. Pendulum clock. Diwali, Dussehra and Holi are religious days in which religion? And I apologise to my religious friends if I have pronounced any of those wrong. In Hindu. In Greek mythology, who killed the Gorgon? Acis, Bellerophon or Perseus? Perseus. In 1643, Evangelista Torricelli invented the first what? Barometer, thermometer or tachometer? Is a tachometer where you find out how many tacos you have? Barometer, maybe it is. Which two metals are alloyed to make pewter? Tin and lead. What is the longest river in Italy? Po. That's the answer, I'm not being rude. Which highwayman rode the horse Black Bess? Frank Hamer, Dick Turpin or Mene Galt? Dick Turpin. Barry Allen was the alter ego of which DC comic superhero? Mr. Fantastic, Daredevil, or The Flash? The Flash. In 1901, which brand of car was seen for the first time? 1901. Mercedes. Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state? Hello to any Aussies who will definitely know this, I'm sure. It's Queensland. In Norse mythology, what is the name of the ultimate battle? Ragnarok. Who wrote the children's novel Swallows and Amazons? Another classic. Did you grow up with that book? All about adventures. And it was by Arthur Ransome. True or false? Rice is the staple food of 1/3 of the world's population. Rice on the menu today, or did you have rice? It's true. René Laennec invented which aid for doctors in 1810? Stethoscope, ophthalmoscope, or thermometer? Stethoscope. Jagger, Richards, Wyman, Jones, Watts, Stewart are part of which rock group? Grateful Dead, the Rolling Stones, or the Kinks? The Rolling Stones. What digit does not exist in Roman numerals? One of these fun facts, do you know it? It's 0. Agousia is the loss of which sense? Smell, touch, or taste? Agousia. Taste. Who performed the first heart transplant in South Africa? It was Christian Barnard. Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull were born in which US state? South Dakota. In 1971, which US space probe was first to orbit another planet? Marina 9. Who wrote the music for the ballets Firebird and Rites of Spring? Igor Stravinsky, Alexander Scriabin, or Sergei Prokofiev? Igor Stravinsky. What is the oldest swimming stroke? Side stroke, backstroke, or breaststroke? It's breaststroke. What is Camellia sinensis evergreen shrub, better known as? tea. Again, you know it or you know it. What weapon was invented by Ernest Swinton, used in 1916? The tank. Who won 6 consecutive Wimbledon titles in the 1980s? Bjorn Borg, Martina Navratilova or Steffi Graf? Martina Navratilova. Got a bit boring, didn't it? What Italian building material translates to baked earth? Terracotta. What is the state capital of New Jersey? New York, Trenton or Edison? Trenton. Annie Mae Bullock became famous under which name? Tina Turner. Viticulture is the growing of what plants? Vines. What did Gregory Pincus John Rock Gerhard Domgat develop? Aspirin, oral contraceptive or cough syrup? Oral contraceptive. What was the first credit card? Diners Club. What did Britain swap Havana for with Spain in 1763? Florida. Which country made the world's first feature film in 1906? France, Germany or Australia? Australia. True or false? Norman Bates's hobby in Psycho was stuffing birds. What a hobby if that's the case. And it is, it's true. What was Casanova's day job? So what was Casanova? What was his day job? He was a librarian. Not very exciting, is it? Sorry to any librarians. By what name is Angelo Siciliano better known as? Charles Atlas. What did Marlon Brando and George Scott refuse? They refused Oscars. What was Charles Dickens' last unfinished novel? Our Mutual Friend, Nicholas Nickleby or Mystery of Edwin Drood? Mystery of Edwin Drood. and I'm guessing still a mystery if unfinished. Which sea on Earth has no beaches? Sargasso Sea, Baltic Sea, or Barents Sea? Sargasso Sea. Who did the US buy the Virgin Islands from? Denmark, France, or the Netherlands? It's Denmark. Which country was the first to introduce old age pensions? Denmark, Israel, or Germany? Germany, looking after their old. Which film star has his statue in Leicester Square? Trying to visualize it. It's Charlie Chaplin. What is the name of Captain Ahab's ship? Pequod. Who wrote The History of Mr. Polly? H.G. Wells, Daphne du Maurier, or Evelyn Waugh? H.G. Wells. What is the first day of Lent? Difficult. That's what it is, difficult, if you're giving something up. But what is the first day of Lent? Ash Wednesday. On which national flag is there an eagle and a snake? It's Mexico, and there's a picture of it in case you wanted to see. Citius et Altius Fortius is the motto of what organisation? And this is your last one. Citius Altius Fortius. The Olympic Games. So, how did you do today? Drop your score in the comments below, and of course like and subscribe so you get notified every time we post a new quiz. And please join us for more fun next time on Quiz Time.